The disc golf season is officially back in action, which means we're getting a ton of new disc releases right now. So many that I literally can't keep up. It feels like every time I turn around, we got new discs to look at, which is awesome. But today we're taking a look at one that has really made me curious, and that is the Discraft Paige Pierce Prototype Joy. Curious because one, it's a straight flying mid-range, which I love, one of my favorite genres of disc. And number two, because it seems like it's going to be pretty similar to one of my favorite discs to release last year, also from Discraft, the Malta. So today we're going to be comparing the Joy to the Malta as well as a couple other discs to see how the Joy stacks up and whether or not you should be bagging it this year. So let's jump into it. So the Joy has the numbers 4, 5, -1, 1, which is kind of interesting because I feel like a lot of companies have kind of abandoned the 4-speed mid-range. I feel like most new mids that come out are 5 speeds rather than 4 speeds, which have a slightly slimmer rim. Oh, so straight with just a drift to the right. Let's go Malta here. I absolutely love the Malta, and it has the numbers 5, 5, -1, 1, meaning that by the numbers, the only difference is that the Joy is a 4-speed, the Malta is a 5-speed. Look how straight that is. Oh my gosh, the Malta, dang. I just love that disc. Point, shoot. Now, of course, the Joy is part of the Paige Pierce line, which includes discs like the Passion, the Fierce, the Drive. It almost has like an approach feel to it, which I think is because it is a 4-speed. That slim rim just really lends itself to approaches like that, really smooth. And of course, the Malta is part of the Paul Macbeth line. And I love the fact that Discraft has, lines of discs for different players, and also how the marketing for each one is very distinct. Like the Paul Macbeth line all has like the Greek mythology branding to it. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. First part of the day. There we go. That was smooth. That's what I'm looking for. Whereas the Paige Pierce line is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like emotions and the competitive spirit, the fire. 237-foot par 3 basket is way off to the right. So with the Joy, we're going to start it on the anhyzer on backhand and see if it just holds the line to the right. Seems like it has a bit of understability, so I'm expecting it to pull off this shot. Oh yeah, dodging all the trees. Came out just a little bit at the end, but we didn't put it on an aggressive anhyzer, just a little bit, and it did drift to the right, and that sets us up, I think, edge of circle. Oh yeah, here we go. We are well inside circle. This is like a 15-footer, just a little bit long of the basket. But I love how it held that anhyzer beautifully. Now what's interesting is that Discraft also has the Soul, which has the numbers 4, 5, -30. So both the Soul and the Joy have that 4-speed, and the hand feels are very similar. Honestly, the hand feel between the Soul, the Joy, and even the Malta are all very similar, where they have the thin rim. I'm pretty sure they're all small diameter. Yeah, I think they have the same diameter, which is kind of unique because a lot of mid-ranges, like for example, my Innova Mako 3 has a wider diameter. So you can see here, I don't know if you can tell, but the Mako 3, which is in the back, is just a lot wider than the other 3 discs. And a lot of mids are wider. I believe this is in the blue spot, 357-foot par 3, really hard par 3, bends to the right, but there's so many trees near the basket, it's really hard to get close to the basket. We're gonna go Joy first. Probably gonna have to start this on anhyzer. That was probably a little bit too much anhyzer, but we put out high. Oh, we hit the tree. Let's go Soul. A lot more understable, but should complement the Joy well. I think we're gonna start this one out a lot flatter and just see that understability. Yeah, flat and just turning the whole flight. So smooth though. Joy is definitely closer to the Malta than that disc, the Soul. Also, I have what might be a hot take. I don't really know if it is a hot take or not, but Paige Pierce, FPO GOAT. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people probably would say Kristen, which is also a very fair answer. But for me, when you look at the full body of work, Kristen's peaks Probably higher. She probably got the highest highs ever for FPO. But as far as just if I'm gonna look at the full chunk of your career, even though Paige has kind of fallen off recently, best career just of any FPO player ever. I wish we could have seen them both in their primes duke it out. That is probably the biggest travesty of FPO. So in honor of the Paige Pierce Joy coming out, let me know your favorite FPO player is down below in the comments. My favorite FPO player, probably Cynthia Ricciardi, because she is from the Columbia, Missouri area, which is where I am filming right now as we speak. But anyways, this hole, they moved the basket, so it's not really in a good spot at all for a mid-range. I hate where the basket is right now, so we're just gonna make up our own little line here. Where the basket often is, you would have to throw a mid-range on a little bit of hyzer and have it just come on the inside of the tree in the middle of the fairway. And we're gonna put this on a little bit of hyzer. We've been throwing a lot of anhyzers with the Joy. Let's just try a little bit of hyzer, see how much flip we get. Yeah, see that flip up, but still holding the line, but a little bit of flip up. Didn't really hit the line that I wanted, but a great example of just a little bit of flippiness that this has. And if we go Melita on a similar line, let's see what happens. Very, very similar. Look how straight the Melita is, so much glide. They're so similar. Now the basket's actually off way to the left, so let's just, in honor of Discraft releases, I also have the brand new Captain's Raptor. Probably not gonna do a full video on it just because there's a lot of Captain's Raptors out there. I love the Cap Wrap, I got one in my bag. I've thrown this one a couple times. Is it the least overstable Cap Wrap of all time? It's still overstable, but it's definitely less overstable than my 2025 one, which I love. And it's less overstable than my first run Z, but still very overstable. And in my opinion, best plastic yet. As far as feeling wise, the new 2026 Captain's Raptor, I love the feel of the plastic. It is more gummy than the 2025 or the first runs. So that's my impromptu Captain's Raptor review. 313 foot par 3. We are throwing uphill the whole time, so it does play longer. You have to break right at the very end of the hole. The basket is to the right through a wall of trees. It's really hard to park it with the backhand straight at it. You really have to go sky hyzer with a distance driver or pump out a forehand. But we're gonna take the Joy. We're just gonna try to throw this up the gut, see how far up there we get. Dude, that one high, but it just held the line. And a little bit of fade out the end. Should have put that one a little bit lower, but we got just about pin high. We just didn't get that break to the right that we needed. So yeah, just a little bit short of pin high, but gives us this nice easy lane for layup 3. But if you think the Joy would be a good disc for you and you're looking to pick one up, or the Captain's Raptor, or any of the many, many new discs that are coming out right now, you can check out this video's sponsor, Disc Golf Deals USA. They sent me the Joy and the Cap Wrap. If you want one for yourself, you can use my affiliate link in the description below to get 10% off your entire order at Disc Golf Deals USA. New discs, old discs, doesn't matter. Whatever you get, 10% off. It's a great deal, and you support the channel. Then we come to a 268 foot par 3, slightly downhill. Basket is tucked away behind these trees to the left, but if you put something just straight on a little bit of hyzer, usually you'll get that just kind of hook in at the end of the flight, and should be able to get this pretty close to the basket. Okay, oh, it flipped up a little bit too much. It's got nice flip to it so that I can do like the little baby hyzer flip to straight, which is a shot I love. But if you need something to hook up at the end of the flight, that's not really a good option while we're here. Let's try to get this Cap Wrap as straight as we can. Try to do a little anhyzer flex. That's gonna be parked probably. Yeah, that Cap Wrap, I'm really liking the new Cap Wrap as well. So yeah, Cap Wrap parked 15 feet away to the left. Joy, on the other hand, we went deep and we got a circle 2 putt on our hands. But I just want to say that I appreciate you guys who have been watching throughout the winter season. You know, I know winter is tough for all of us disc golfers. Oh, there we go. Cash the last putt. You love to see it. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you consider liking and subscribing. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, which is a big old number. It's awesome. You can also follow me on UDisc Community at Flying Fajita or Instagram at Flying Fajita Disc Golf. As always, guys, I love you. Take care. I'll see you next time.